Hello, and welcome to this Learn English Elementary recording brought to you by the British Council. To find out more and to access language activities and audio scripts, visit our Learn English website at www.britishcouncil.org/learnenglish.
Hello, and welcome to the second series of the Learn English Elementary podcast. This is podcast number 1. If you listened to the first series, you'll remember, I hope, that my name's Ravi.
And I'm Tess. Yes, we're back again. I hope you didn't miss us too much. We've had a little break. Did you go anywhere nice, Ravi?
No.
And now we're back with more good stuff for you to listen to. We've got...
Aren't you going to tell them, Tess? I'll tell them if you don't. We've chosen a special day to come back. It's Tessie's birthday today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Are you doing anything special?
Well, I'm going out for dinner with some friends tonight, and then we might go to a club. I'm not really sure.
Sounds good. Where are you going to eat? Is it somewhere a bit special, or...?
Yeah, it's a French place. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't been there.
I'm sure it'll be great. Any good presents?
Well, I got some money from my mum and dad to buy myself something nice, so I'm going to get some new boots with that, and that's it. So far.
Well, I'll get you a coffee when we finish here, OK?
OK. And a cake?
Now, go on then. A small one.
Yes.
But let's get on with it. What have we got today?
We've got our quiz, then we've got people telling us about their favourite food. And Carolina's back again.
Right. If you're listening and you don't remember Carolina, she's a student from Venezuela who's come to Britain to study, and we follow her in every podcast to hear how she's getting on.
But to start with, we've got something new. This section is called I'd Like to Talk About. In every podcast, we'll talk to someone who wants to tell us about something that they're interested in. It could be anything, a hobby, a person, a place, a thing, something that you know a bit about and would like to share with Ravi and me, and all our listeners, of course. And to start us off with, I'd like to talk about, we've got Esther here with us. Esther, hello.
Good morning.
Hi, Esther. Welcome to the podcast. You're a student, aren't you?
Hello, Ravi. Yes, that's right.
Here in London. What are you studying?
Yeah, at chemistry. I'm doing a master's.
Blimey. Is that what you're going to tell us about? I'm lost already.
No, actually, I'd like to talk about knitting.
Knitting?
Yeah, knitting. It's really popular nowadays, you know. Lots of young people are doing it. There's a university knitting club that I'm in.
But why do people want to knit?
Oh, to make things, Ravi. To make things to wear. You're wearing a jumper. It's made of wool. Well, it's knitted, isn't it? You get the wool from a sheep and you knit a jumper. Or socks. Or a scarf.
OK. Don't go crazy. It was a stupid question. Sorry, Esther.
That's OK. But, you know, there are some men in our knitting club too, and some of them are really good at it. Knitting's really quite fashionable now. There are celebrity knitters and everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's Madonna and Julia Roberts and Uma Thurman, lots of people. And of course, nowadays people are more worried about the environment and trying to recycle things, and so knitting's perfect. You can take an old jumper that you don't like anymore and make something new. It's a cheap way to get clothes.
Good point. Do you know anything about the history of knitting, Esther? When did it start?
Not really. Some people say that it started with people making nets, you know, for catching fish or animals, but nobody knows for sure. I saw a pair of socks once in a museum. They were from Egypt, about 1,000 years old, I think. They were beautiful, really complicated, but that's the oldest thing I know.
That's interesting.
Remember that they didn't have machines for knitting till the 19th century, so everything was done by hand, even clothes for kings and queens. In England, it was always men that knitted for the rich people. They had to do 6 years training to become master knitters.
6 years?
So women didn't knit?
Well, poor women did, of course. In fact, the whole family used to knit. The fathers and the children too, making socks and things that they could sell to make money.
Did you make that jumper you're wearing?
Yes, I did.
It's really nice.
Thank you. It took me ages.
I could never make something like that.
You could. You have to practice, but it's not that difficult.